I am feeling the worst right now. Without words. And too many emotions happening. This is not what I asked for. This is not what I wanted from anyone. Now is a bad time to go live right now. We're going live a little later on, but everyone's been asking about this. So I'm just gonna tell it in this live right now. And make sure I'm live. Make sure I'm public too. Hi Andrea, how's it going? Hi everybody. No, I had one of the hardest like Rapture dreams last night, and my dad was in it, and that's what I wanted to talk about. Hi everybody. Condolences. Hi. Thank you. I'm hanging in there. Yeah, feel free to donate. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's very appreciated if you donate. It's helpful. It's helpful for me. It's helpful for the situation. Like, I'm grateful for that. Thank you. How much? Anything helps, bro. Anything helps. Like, I'm gonna send you the link right now. Like, I gotta tell you, man, like, I've never felt what it feels like to lose your father. Like, it is a feeling that no one can describe. Like, no one can describe how bad it feels to lose your father. Like, it's beyond words. It's beyond anything you can imagine. It's terrible. I'm posting it in the chat right now. I just posted it. It's pinned. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I wish my dad was here. I'm sorry I did that yesterday. I'm sorry I went live. And most importantly, I'm sorry to my best friend, because he was trying to tell me, he's like, I understand the reason. I was just trying to let you guys see my father. Like, everyone wanted to see my dad. You know, like, it's his final moments. You won't be able to see him. Everyone adored my dad. They loved my dad. And I apologize to my dad. People think of my dad as a hero. He was. And it's just so difficult to go through a time. Like, the feeling of knowing that you don't have a father anymore is beyond the worst. It's okay. Thank you. I know. Jabin, if you want to donate $100, you can donate it. If you want to donate 50, whatever you feel will help me is appreciated. Like, gratefully. Anything you donate to me for the cost and the loss of my father We're gonna have the funeral, and I'm just trying. I'm just trying to keep myself composed. I'm just trying to keep myself together. Andrea, I appreciate you so much. Thank you. I'm trying not to cry. I'm trying not to cry. I just it's just so difficult. Like I was on this backflip journey for a year, and I accomplished so much, and I did so many things for my dad to see it and be proud. Live a legacy, going from a broken toe to a standing backflip solo on concrete from nothing. Like, that's the hardest thing in this. To see my dad see that meant the world to me. But now, for me to carry on for my success and my career, my dad's not here. You know, and it's just hard. It's hard to bear knowing I don't have a dad anymore. It's just one of those things, like, it's like, how do I continue life? You know? How do you continue knowing you don't have a father anymore? Of course I'll always have a dad, but he's not here physically. Yeah. I probably will. Yeah. Like I said, your donations, your tips, anything helps. Trust me. Like, God bless you. You donate. Like, God bless you. It's just helping my situation for my father, the funeral. Anything you send is grateful. Anything. Let me make sure that the link is working. Yeah, it's working. Yeah, it's working. The donate link is working. So I just want to share the dream I had last night with you guys, because it's almost like I was having a wish that 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 was real, like that was actually real. It was almost like I could rewind time, right? I could rewind time and, like, see, on one side I see my dad teaching me how to ride a bike, which he did. He taught me how to ride a bike. And I'll never forget it. When we were in San Juan, he was helping me learn how to ride a bike. And I don't understand why I couldn't remember that before. But it was shown to me in a dream. And I just remember my dad, like, pushing my back and just saying, "You can do it, son." He's helping me, teaching me how to ride my bike without training wheels. How's it going, Grayson? How's it going, everybody? So I'm gonna get to that, Andrea. So in this dream, it started out like this, okay? In the dream, I'm sitting in the old home that we used to own. My family had their own home, like 30 something years ago. Big, beautiful home. And there was a tree in the center of this community. I used to go to Ambio Elementary over there. It was an elementary school over there. And my dad would always pack me the bread. There would be a sausage sandwich, and you take the sausage and put it in the sandwich, and we just put it in our little Ziploc bags, me and my sister Joy, and he'd just drive us down the street to the school. He'd say, "I love you. Do well, son. I love you," and I just remember that, right? And in this dream, it was like a flashback, like I was actually there. right? Like I was actually there. Like it really happened, but it was like I was actually there. And um, sorry, Brian, um, in this dream, that's what would happen. And as I was sitting down on the couch, and I'll never forget this couch, right? It was this long, stretchable green couch. All right, it had like art over it. It had um, elements on it. It had different designs on it. It was like one of the harder kind of textured couches, but just more of a cushion curve, like almost like a curve like this, right? In this couch. And I remember sitting down on this couch and looking straight forward and seeing the guinea pigs there and my sister coming down the stairs. And at this one time, I'm looking on the right, right? I'm looking on the right. And I see my dad come in with wearing his sunglasses he always wore. And I look out at the garage. And I heard that sound. I was like, Dad's here, Dad's here. And I'm jumping up, and I'm like a kid. I see my dad. He's got his glasses on. He comes in with this big, gigantic thing of fish. My dad was very gifted. He was very good at fishing. A lot of people could not fish like my dad. People would cast the anchor and wait all day and not catch anything, and my dad would come home with like 100 fish. He would always bring home fish. We would have tilapia, we would have catfish, we'd have all the kind of fish you can imagine. My dad would catch it, and we just have fish for 6 months because he was just so gifted with fish. He could also golf. He could do all those things. Well, I remember looking on the right. My dad was coming in like, in the hallway, right? And he's like, "Hey son, how was your day? How was your day?" You know, I looked at him, I was like, "Oh, it was great, Daddy. I got to do this, I got to do that." He's like, "That's good, son. Come here, son, I love you." And he ran and he gave me a hug. Like, a hug that I wouldn't want right now. You know? I can't. This is not here. And I remember he just walked into the kitchen. And I looked, and there's two choices. There's one as a memory on the left. Like I could rewind time and go back in time and go back to this place where my dad is alive. And there was one on the right. The one on the left, I saw my grandma right at the end of the stairs, like almost like the hallway is like this blue hallway, right? And the stairs on the left, and I could see this hallway. And as I saw this hallway, give me a second. Give me 1 minute. I'm right with you. Give me this hallway. Like I could see my grandma's right there. It's just like, "Oh, come down, get your lunch, get your whatever." My dad's just right there, the hall, happy. Just got off work, making a bunch of. My dad was very successful. Okay, my dad was a hero. Like he had his own six-figure business. He started from the ground up off of nothing, using a hose, and rented a truck that wasn't even his by walking on his feet to a random customer, to random people, did their cars and blew up. His own six-figure business, washing cars. He was one of the best car detailers in the world. He had his own business. He wanted to move the business onto me, but I didn't want to do that kind of work. I was forced to do that kind of work when I was younger because that was my living. I didn't like the way I grew up, but I get he was trying to teach me what he knew. And we'd be gone from up in the morning, sundown, all the way till like 11 o'clock at night, doing like 6 and 7 cars, bending our backs, using cold water in the cold, freaking like 40, 60 degrees, cold weather. We did all of this, okay? And I still remember his clients' names and everything, going back to the dream. But that's what I saw, right? And I was like, looking at this as it was like a liquid memory. Like it was like moving around in liquid. Like you could touch it as liquid. And it was like a memory that I could tap into. And then there was the one on the right where my dad is laying there and dying. On the right, he's laying there and he's just dying. Right? Laying on the bed. Just what happened then, right? Before. And I'm looking at this and I'm like, what's going on? And I feel myself getting propelled like something pulling me up. And I felt like that was my father. So, what can I say? My dad's in a better place. He's in heaven. He's just an angel above me. He made it to heaven. Because I got a sign of it this morning. And then this dream, I ran down the stairs to my dad. And I was like, I want to pick the one on the left. I want my dad alive. I want my dad back. And when I went to that liquid memory on the left, and I tried to enter it, it wouldn't let me. It said, oh no, it's too late. It's too late. He's passed on. He's passed on to a whole new different world, different dimension, different place. It's okay, Andrea. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. So, when I tried to enter the memory, I couldn't enter it. And when I look behind me, I see my life as it is now. And I run back up the stairs to see if there's a way I could rewind time again, because there was like a little tape. And there was a button on it and it said rewind time. And it was going like this. Right? And I was rewinding it. And as I was rewinding it, I'm like, okay, can I rewind it again and try to go in this memory? It wouldn't work. And then I just started seeing all the flashbacks. I just saw the flashbacks when my dad went to the choir with me. We were all singing, the whole choir was there. I was 5 years old. And then I look on the right, and I see more flashbacks with my dad. I remember he was on rollerblades. My brother was there, my cousins were there, my sister was there, my whole family was there. And we were just all laughing because my dad wanted to try to learn how to roller skate or rollerblade. And he went down the hill. And I remember we were all looking at this. And he went to the top of the hill where we used to live. It was in, like almost in Hidden Hills area. He looked up the hill. And then my dad was going full force, just full speed down the hill. And he plummeted and flipped right into the bush, and we laughed about it. That was just a memory. I was like, how I remember that. And my dad's like, it's okay, son. We all gotta learn. So in the dream, I saw this. I saw all of these things. And I just remember being on the phone with him. I remember as I was looking at this memory on the left with liquid, and I'm looking on the one on the right. I had my phone in my pocket. It starts ringing. And it's my dad. And I see his number, because I remember his number like the back of my head. I remember his social security. That's how much I love my father. And I pick up the phone and I can hear his voice. He's like, I love you, son. Take care of yourself. I'm with you. It's okay. It's okay. And I just remember hearing that. And I just remember like envisioning like what it was like when he was here. So after that I see Jesus. And I see this wide gate, these wide gates, like bright wide gates. And they open up like this. And I see heaven. And I'm looking and I'm looking and I'm trying to see if I can see my Father. People are walking in heaven. And I look across, straight across. And I see my Father. And that is an indication to let me know that my dad went to heaven. He went to heaven because I can feel him. I can feel him so strongly, I can't even describe it. It's a feeling I don't know how to describe to you, but it's so strong. And I was walking around the house today. I could just feel his presence, that I'm here. I just keep hearing, I love you, son. That's my Father. So, that was the dream. That was the dream. As I saw that and I saw Jesus, I just saw my dad. And I saw not just him, I saw a lot of loved ones. I saw a whole atrium. Everything. And I was just thinking on that. And I was just saying to myself, hold on. Farhat Jabin, hold on. Let me type him. Sorry, I was just trying to get back to the chat. Hey Claudia, how's it going, everybody? Thank you. Appreciate you all. So, I'm just trying to hold it together. My dad's favorite drink that he always would share with me, that he would always share with the people he loved, was Pepsi. Pepsi was his number one favorite drink. And that's why I'm drinking it. It reminds me of my father. And my dad knew the Bible in the back of his head. He always told me, read the Bible, son. It will guide you. This is your teacher. He said, this is your teacher right here. This right here is your teacher. And I never got a chance to read it with him the way I was supposed to. We always talked about it. He always said, when you're ready, come to me. Never got a chance to. So, like I said, it's been very difficult. It's been very hard. I apologize to my father about all of this, and my dad just said thank you. It's one of those things that's like, how's it going, Grayson? Hello? Like, what do I do? Where do I go from here? Without a dad? Where do I go? Like, what? What direction do I take? I knew that this was going to really mess with me. It really hurt me. I knew that this was going to be a time that was going to be the hardest. But, you know, it's one of those things. It's just like, why? And trust me, I need to go live more. I don't go live enough for my fans. I don't. You guys see me when I'm doing my backflips and stuff with the backflip journey, but this is more important than that. This is my loss of my father. But I just wanted to share that with you. I felt that was so important. And I'm going to play a game with you guys. How old do you think my father was before he died? You just say it in the chat. How old do you think my father was? Take your time, think about it, no rush. But how old do you think my father was? And how long do you think he was with us? There will be a video, and I'll do a tour of my dad's truck for you guys. I'll do a tour of the room, and I'll do a tour for his truck. And hopefully he has all this equipment and I can go through and show you everything that he brought to my attention. It's like a movie and I could play it back over and over and over again. But I'm glad that you guys were there live with my father. I'm glad you were there to witness his final moments. You gave him so much hope. You gave him so much strength. You gave him so much love that he didn't pass away not in pain. He passed away with happiness. Because he smiled after that video. He smiled at me. And now he's in heaven. He is in heaven, everyone. My father has passed away, and he has made it in heaven. For what I did, help my dad be saved, and is now in heaven. Because of what I did, with that live stream that I did, got my dad in heaven. So, it's hard to say, you know, with all things. Static. I'm not sure what that static is, bro. I don't know. It might be the computer you're hearing. As I tried to do this on the laptop with just the feature to go live, but it just wasn't working, so I had to use my phone. But I think what you're hearing is the laptop and the fans. But like I said, if you guys would like to donate anything, it's appreciated. I'm really grateful for whatever you send, whatever you donate. Warm heart welcome. But again, I am sorry about yesterday in the live stream. And I said that directly to my father last night, and he heard me, and he's passed on. He's in a better place, he's in heaven, and he said, thank you. He told me, because of what you did, I am in heaven now. He told me, because you did that live, he's like, and my dad talked to me. He talked to me last night in my spirit, because he's in heaven, so you know, he's an angel now. So I'm more closer with my dad than I am now than I was when he was physical. Which, I've always been close to my father. But me and my father now, in spirit, are in really good terms. Like, I could just hear him. I just hear his voice. I can see the words. He's just here in spirit with me. He's here with you guys. I love my father. And it just hurts. You know. But he said thank you. He said thank you to all of you. He said for me to tell you thank you. So I just want to let you know that what I did yesterday got him in heaven. He's in heaven. But my dad heard my apology and he said thank you. And my dad is now a hero to everyone. Everyone adores my dad. Everyone respects my dad. Everyone sees my dad as in a whole new different light, like the light you're seeing in the video. Just like this light here. So, where do I go from here? I know Mario. Thank you. Yes, he is a hero. My father is a hero. And I can just remember the times that I wanted to do something. He supported it so hard. He supported it so hard. Oh. Hi, Amy. Thank you for being here. He supported it so hard. When it came to piano, when it came to any kind of career, he was there to help me. He's like, how much is this, son? Let me go buy it for you. And we go to the store and he buy it. I remember when I was in school and he said, son, if you get straight A's, I will buy you that car. I will buy you the car. In whatever car you want, I'll buy it. And I remember that 1 month I went to school and I made straight A's. And my dad said, a promise is a promise. I never got that car the time he said it, but he did get me that car. Later on in life, he did give me that car. And I'll never forget it. It was a Nissan Sentra, light blue. It had all the detail, hybrid, doors, customization, everything. And it had seat warmers, because I'll never forget that car. That car was very special to me. At a time when I had bought my own car and it got repoed. There's a lot of things that happened in my life, but there's so many things. Again, warm welcome to all of you. Thank you so much. Again, I have to say thank you again, Andrea. Thank you again, Claudia. Thank you again, No. Thank you again for Hatchet Bean. Thank you again, Max. I'm hanging in there. Thank you, Talking with Tucker. Thank you, Tori. Thank you, all of you. Each and every one of you. I appreciate you all. Grayson, hi. Thank you. I'm just trying to get to the chat to everybody, but it's so difficult. I was at Knoxbury Farm the other day with my girlfriend, and she was helping me get through this hard time with my father. And she was just so supportive, and I love her so much with all my heart. She's just an amazing woman, and she really explained to me about the whole live stream, and she understands why I did it. The same reason why my best friend understands why I did it. But she said it should have been private, and I agree. I agree. But because I did that, my dad is in heaven. Because the Lord told me that while I was doing that video, the things I said went directly to God. Remember, I spoke in tongues directly to God yesterday. And when you speak in a heavenly language, when you speak in tongues, you speak directly to the Father. You speak to the Son and the Holy Spirit. You speak directly to Jesus. And when I did that, he heard the words I said directly from my Father. And he chose to forgive my dad and let him in heaven. So I just want to let you know that. Because I did that, it stopped my dad from going to hell. Because it would have been vice versa. So I'm thankful that what I did got him in heaven. Even though the Lord told me, he's like, this is not for you to judge. It is only for me to do this, not you. And for that, it is not right. But in return, I have heard your favor, and I shall take care of your father and let him in the kingdoms of heaven. That's what the Lord told me. That's what the Lord, Jesus Christ, told me. Yes, I know. So, it's tough, man. It's tough. It's really, it's like, it's a breath of fresh air. My dad doesn't have to suffer anymore. And he made it in heaven. He's in heaven. But, I just really greatly appreciate all the love and support from everybody. And I'm hoping my phone doesn't go down to freaking 30% again, because every time I go to stream, my phone yesterday was at like 20%. I had to stop the stream. And the previous time, I had a lot of people in here, and just had to stop the stream. So right now, my phone's at 74%. But later on, everyone's been asking me what happened to your no damage runs. Are you still doing Keenan and the Bridge of Spirits? Are you still doing Seafood the no damage run? Are you still doing the Resident Evil 4 S Plus no save no damage run? Are you still going to be doing Shadow of Mordor the no damage run? Are you still going to be doing Blasphemous 80% ending B no damage? Are you doing these runs? I have not been up to even thinking about runs lately. And the only run I've been thinking about is the run that my best friend's helping me with, the Shadow of Mordor. That's the only run that I have really thought towards doing a no damage run for. I do plan to do more challenge running in the future. And I'm going to be working on runs from time to time. But it's just not the same without my dad here. Because I witnessed when I got my Limbo no damage run live on Twitch, my dad came and opened that door. I don't know if you can probably see, you probably could see the video when I got it. I'm pretty sure it's on my Twitch, but you can see my dad come in the room and say, I told you were going to get that run. Even my dad would tell me, son, if you just focus on this and focus on this, you're going to get it. You're going to get that run. You're going to get another run. And my dad would tell me, and I would get a no damage run. There were times that my dad witnessed watching me getting a no damage run. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, she knows everything. She predicts the future. She predicts the future. So, so I'm now just figuring things out. I'm figuring things out with my job. I have a new job now. I'm doing game testing. If you guys want to check that out, I did a whole video on it on how you can make money on your phone doing offers. And I've made about three to $400. I probably could have made more, but you can make about 2 to 3 grand a month. It's just the offers are difficult, and you have to find what works for you. And I'm still working on that because I still have to cash out. I love you too. I love you too. I I'm just trying to keep everything together. I'm just trying to really take life for what it is. You know, there's always a turn. There's always some kind of curve with how something ends this way or how something ends that way. And it's enough to know when you go through trials in your life, you go through situations that you can't understand. It's really something else. And I'm going to, let me see how I can do this. I think I have a picture with me and my father on his birthday where we're side by side. Amy, you're always good at doing that. That's why I love you. My phone is dead. I was gonna show you guys a picture with my dad. And there's one where he went to Hawaii. It was my mother, the family, Fred, Jackie, my favorite aunts and uncles. God, I love them so much. And they went to Hawaii, and my dad and the family had so much fun. They went swimming, snorkeling. They swam with dolphins and everything else, petting the dolphins. I mean, it was like, wow, you know, and I now have a legacy to live off. Am I going to be making a rap song, music video dedicated to my father? Absolutely. It will take me time, and I'm going to spend as much time and effort and focus with syllable rhymes and all of that dedicated to the heart of my father. And I'm going to try to make this video. It's not that I'm going to make this video go viral. I don't care about that. It's the legacy and the respect to my father. He deserves that. No, he wasn't the best father, but he did the best he could do, and he knew how to take care of his kids. That's one thing about my dad. My dad was a very, very hard worker, and I was very proud of my dad because he showed people that you could take something from the ground of dirt, from nothing, and bring it to a multi-millionaire business. And my dad is success. He made it. My dad made it. He made it in my eyes. He made it in everybody else's eyes, because when he was done with his business, he retired and he still had 600 clients that still wanted him to do their cars. Oh wow, that's really good. I'm glad to hear that. That's awesome. Yeah, it was a lot of fun yesterday. I got dizzy off that last ride we were on. We were gonna ride Supreme Screen, but then the other ride was having problems. And I understand that. It was a lot of fun. I'll let you know. I'll let you know. I haven't got an update on it yet. Hold on, I'm getting a message here. Hold on, my phone's. All my friends are messaging me right now. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Everyone's just been sending me nothing but love. Everyone's just been sending me their condolences. I got a lot of advice just to go on walks and eat, rest. So what I'm going to do today is, oh, you can't post links in here. I don't want the bot to kick you. I don't want that. You can send it on my phone or send it to Instagram, but not here. Not on the live stream. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna cook some delicious pasta. I'm gonna go to the store and I'm gonna get the best cheese I can get, and I'm gonna make that pasta as good, or spaghetti, the way that my dad made it. My dad made the best spaghetti. I just remember waking up in the mornings. He always made the best breakfast. He'd always go with the eggs, the sausage, the bacon, the grits. Just I remember hearing just the sound of the cooking. The smell smelled like you were at a 5-star restaurant, man, paying thousands of dollars to stay there. Like, I know my dad didn't learn how to cook as good as I taught him, because I taught my dad how to cook, but when I taught him, he always had good breakfast. And I miss it. I miss his cooking. I do. It's not the same. Like, it's that feeling you get when someone's special. You know they are. By what they do, by what they say, by how they act. And then later on, it's like, oh wow, I really miss this. I really miss these moments. I really miss capturing these experiences with this person, right? Because it's my father, it's my dad. And, you know, when it comes to those kind of things, you look up, you ask yourself, how did this happen? Why did this happen? So I'm going to do that today. I'm going to try to get my mind off stuff. I'm doing some game testing today. I'm making some more money. I will be sure. I think I showed, there's some videos I have on my channel showing how much money I was making with the game testing. I'm wrapping up some other offers and things like that. But yeah, I'm going to get that done today. I already have my schedule. And once I settle in and make spaghetti, I'm going to go down there and get some beef, some meat, all that stuff. And then make some delicious spaghetti today and just kind of just chill. And, you know, hopefully when I'm up for it later on, I'll work back on Shadow of Mordor or whatever. And try to go back on, getting back on some challenge running, get back on some no damage runs, see if I can get some runs for this year. I had a record that I wanted to do a certain amount of no damage runs in 1 year, and I think I got 15 no damage runs that year, including the AC1 world's second no damage run with AC2, one of my favorite games in the world. And AC1 was another one I did. It was the hardest run I ever done in my life, besides Little Nightmares. And that one, oh man, that was the worst. Brutal. That one was brutal, man. Oh, that one was brutal. I can't tell you. Prodigal, those, oh man, those were some very scary runs and very difficult. I almost gave up on those runs. It's just way too long. Way too long. And way too hard. But yeah, AC1, Assassin's Creed 1, the world's second no damage run, I got for that one too. So about 15 runs I got that year. But I will be sure to contribute memory. I'm going to put up a presentation, nice slideshow for my father. try to put in all the memories, try to put in all the good stuff from my father. And I'm gonna add it in my music video too. I think my best friend's gonna be able to help me with that, but that's what I wanted to say. I've been live for about 50 minutes now. And I know it's not been easy. But I just appreciate all the love and support, everyone being here. It means the world to me. It really does. This is never easy. This is never easy when it goes to life choices. Everything changes. Everything. So that's what I wanted to say. I just wanted to come on the live and say hi to everybody. Everyone was concerned on how I was doing. And tomorrow I'm going to be going to church. All my friends are down there. They're waiting for me. So I gotta see them. I have to go to a church and I have to go back to that church. Something is there that I can't explain, but something is definitely there. I'm making friends over there as well. And and there's also something I have here that I never even I don't know why I bought this, but I bought this a long time ago. It's by Sade Robertson, and it's an inspirational day, spring, day brightener. And this is the book right here. You can see it. Beautiful girl right there. Just telling her daily devotion and journaling and all that. And in this book, I'll just read a few to you. I guess I could try to fit into the world, but that's not what's most important to me. What's most important to me is to live the way God says to live. I'm going to stick with God and live His way. See? And then it shows the calendars, January, February, March, all those. And there's just a lot of teachings in here. If you fill your mind with positive thoughts, encouraging words and ideas about how to be kind or how to be a good friend, then all those things will show up in the way you act and will eventually become the way you live. Okay? And see, that's so true. That is so true. Happiness is a choice, and a choice to be joyful, no matter what the circumstances. This is something adults try to tell us, and I'll admit they're right. See, there's all these quotes in here. The only thing that can really make us happy is a relationship with God. And it's so true. It's so true. It's so true. All these are all true, man. Everything about this is so true. It's just whatever your dream is, decide right now that you won't be denied. Don't let haters talk you out of it. And don't let a bad attitude make you want to give up on it. You see? So, just a lot of those. I don't understand why I never really read it. I should. I'm going to start reading it and listen to it. I'm going to be reading the Bible. But that's what I'm going to do today. Those are my plans. I think I have already the pasta straws and stuff here. And then most importantly, later on this week, I'm going to make some lasagna. I'm going to make some lasagna, my famous lasagna, because a lot of this is a contribution to my father. He loved my lasagna. He loved my parsley lasagna. And me being the best cook in the house, I just, in the family, I just learned that when you're grateful for something, you're grateful for everything. So, probably gonna end this live stream in about, I don't know, 6 minutes. A lot of people came in here. But that's just what it is. So now, there's a lot you just got to think about. You know, it's just what it is. So I just gotta think on my no damage runs. I gotta finish what I started. Only thing with no damage runs is it takes a lot of time. But if I get back on them, I'll be able to do it. The coding, the modding, and all that stuff that I love so much, I'm gonna get back to that when I can. It's on my schedule for coding and stuff. I was supposed to do it at 1 and I was live streaming, so I missed the time. To do it, but that's what I wanted to come on here for, just to speak my truth, speak into fruition. Am I still doing the hardcore no save no damage run with Claire with the mod I'm gonna do? Absolutely, I am. I have a lot of mods I can choose from that I've done, that I've created. The Nike mod, the Moonwalker mod, all that stuff's on my channel. If you want to check it out, it's on the playlist. And it shows like what I went through to learn how to code and mod. It took me 6 months to learn by myself, and with a little bit of help from a good friend. But I learned a lot. And I still am learning. As a matter of fact, let me check something real quick. Here. See if I still have my course. If not, I'm gonna have to pay for it. Because I probably will let it go to waste, and that's not good. I gotta remember how did I sign in? Oh wow, I still have my course. I still have my courses. Yep, I still have my courses. Yeah, I still have my courses. Awesome. So I'm gonna probably do some coding and stuff today for some work. I gotta get all these courses and done to be certified with a certificate. And the certificate will be worldwide as a coder. But yeah. I'm gonna wrap this up. My phone's at 67%. I don't want it to overheat. Thank you for coming in this live stream and just showing your love and your support. Being here for me is the most important. And I appreciate whoever tried to donate. Just the thought of it, even saying it, it means a lot. If you donate, you donate. If you don't, you don't. I'll know if you donate because it'll show on my feed. It'll say PayPal, whatever. But I'm gonna end the live stream here. I will be going live again when I get the chance. Your new Prime Visa is arriving soon. Your new Visa. See, my dad's right here, man. I hear you, Dad. I know you're here with me. I know you're here with me, Father. I know you're here. I love you. And see, I just heard the words, I love you too, son. He just said, I love you too, son. And I will always love you, and I'll always be with you. Live your life and be the best you can be. That's coming from my dad right now. That's my dad saying that to me. Wow. I gotta tell him how much he wants to donate. For Rapture Dream. Hold on. I was getting back to his questions. I was trying to catch up with the chat. Do I feel like I'm going to get a no damage run? I feel like I am. Blasphemous has really been kind of hanging on to me. I don't know why. It's just been one of those runs that's just like I might get it. Or I love Kina. Kina the Bridge of Spirits is a really long run. Shadow of Mordor is a very, very long run. Sifu I really want to get, but Sifu is just taking me a lot of time. I just have to see. Let me send this to him. He didn't know about my news. Something's telling me let this live stream go to about 1:15, so I'll do another 10 minutes and I gotta end it because my phone started to run out of battery. Everyone's at the hospital today. I just went like 3 or 4 days in a row. I can't right now, man. I'm breathing, man. I need to focus on healing on myself right now. Um, um, now I'm trying to think the best way to practice. I think for blasphemous, I think there's like a trainer or something that I could practice with. Or Keen in the Bridge of Spirits. But I need to finish what I started. So I'm probably gonna start back up on Kina and try to get that run, finish the routing and everything. It's a long run though. Kina in the Bridge of Spirits is a really, really long run. It will take me a while to get that run. I mean, of course, it's always the player, but that's just how it is. That's how it goes. So how it goes. Now is the time for me to journal about all this. I don't have time to journal lately. And I gotta make some more calls. I gotta talk to my some other friends as well. Find out about that as well. And figure out where I go from here. Where I think I will go from here. Take a vacation. Yeah, I need one, trust me. Thank you. I also have my gaming gloves right here. These are my gaming gloves that I use when I was working on my no damage runs. Let me see if I can find the other one. These right here. So we're going to be using these. These are my gaming gloves. I'm going to be using these. But yeah, man, I feel like my life's good. It's interesting how the moment that all this happens, my life starts turning around. It's really strange. I just don't understand. The moment my dad dies and passes away, my life starts turning around. Not that my life wasn't turning around when he was alive, but it's just strange. Like, my dad knew something that nobody else didn't. And I never understood that. So, yeah, let's so let me log on my PS5 here real quick. Let's see where I'm at. I need to start back in the damage runs again. I need to get my momentum back up. I love doing the damage runs. And And I got my name from it too. That's why people call me P2. This is the name I earned. But let me see one more. Give me a minute. So how many games on here, dude? Definitely Keenan and the Bitch of Spirits I'm gonna be continuing. I don't think I have Blasphemous on here yet, so let me Shadow of War. Not right now. I'm not playing Shadow of War right now. Origin. Let me get Blasphemous. Get that one over. I need to go ahead and focus on Blasphemous for a little bit. I really do. I don't think I have a DLC for Blasphemous. Oh well. Fine. And download on that. I'm really gonna work on Blasphemous. I'm gonna be working on Blasphemous for a while. I'm really gonna stay focused on Blasphemous for a while. I think Blasphemous is like, I really want to get it on off my list. I want to get that No Damage Zone done. And then I want to get Keenan and the Bitch of Spirits done and Shadow of Mordor. All by Sifu. So I got some No Damage Zones that I gotta get done. But that's downloading. I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart, everybody. And I appreciate you. I'm signing out. And whatever you donate, whatever you do, I'm appreciated for it. And then I will put in the comment section, if you would like to donate and help me out, feel free to. It's very helpful, and I'm grateful for it. And I'll leave that up to you. I'm going to be doing some game testing and stuff like that later on. Take care of some other stuff. But stay tuned. And I will keep you updated. I'm going to try to do more live streams like this. This brings more watch time hours as well, because YouTube wants me to do that. I'm about to get monetized soon. I'm getting there. I'm definitely getting there. We'll get monetized soon, and then for shorts and stuff. Don't worry, the backflip stuff is not gonna stop. I have a legacy now to live off of for my father. So, but now I know my dad will be with me as well, in spirit, while I'm doing this kind of stuff. I'm working on Cheat Gainer too. I think on my last video, I don't think you've seen it, but I'm gonna be working on Cheat Gainer. So I'm probably gonna actually go outside when I get some shorts and stuff, and actually try to work on some cheat gainers. I want to learn. I really want to do some cheat gainers and stuff like that. And I think back handsprings will help me the most too, with support on backflips and things like that. Fear, concrete, whatever. But all that serves a purpose. This has been a fantastic live stream, and all the love from everybody. I appreciate you. Thank you. My condolences from everyone. I love you all. And I'm going to continue to be positive through nourishment, through healing, through peace, through love, and understanding, and know that my Father is here, not just in spirit, but He's also with the family. Heartily, he is. Thank you. I love you. Remember, if you're doing a no damage run, take it seriously. Don't mess around. With enough time and patience and focus, you will succeed. I'm the P2 Pro, also known as P2. Signing out. Bye.